Hello, good morning. Time for business. The Petroleum Commission is prevailing on Ghanaian businesses to reposition and take advantage of new opportunities in the oil and gas sector. The Commission says it has instituted adequate measures to further enhance local content and participation in the sector. According to the CEO of the Commission, Theophilus Ahwering, more strategies are being implemented to maximize the benefits to Ghanaians, especially with 2 more fields coming on stream. Speaking with Joy Business at the just-ended Local Content Conference and Exhibition in Takoradi, he emphasized it is up to local businesses to exploit the new prospects.
Our job in the Petroleum Commission is to develop local content in the upstream petroleum industry. Now, that involves a lot. We have a local content participation LI, and what it seeks to do is to give at the level of regulations what we need to do in the various sectors. Our job as the Petroleum Commission is to be able to develop programs and strategies to ensure that in each of the segments of the industry this is achieved. One of the areas is insurance. Our view has always been that we should not measure our success from how many barrels of crude oil we produce. We must look at it from the standpoint of in-country value addition. And one of the areas is insurance. So currently, after the successful development and launch of the upstream guidelines for placing insurance, what it now means is that if you have to place insurance for the upstream industry, you must first put it in what we call the GOGIP, the Ghana Oil and Gas Insurance Pool. And then the local insurance industry will make their own assessment and find out what portions of those business they can take. And it is the remainder that they give to the external insurance business.
So it would now be mandatory to look within this?
Yes, it is. That's what it is at the moment. What we need to do is to improve the financial capacity of the insurance companies so that they can take increasingly bigger portions of the business that comes up.
Meanwhile, some banks have affirmed their commitment to supporting small and medium enterprises in the oil and gas sector with financing. One of them is HFC Bank. The managing director, Robert Lehyund, has been speaking with Joy Business.
Any SME who has a contract with a multinational corporation or who has a contract to provide services in the oil and gas sector, we are prepared to look at them and provide them financing to be able to execute the contract. A lot of times that a lot of these SME companies are not able to participate as much as they would like to in the oil and gas sector because of the absence of financing. That's an issue that we have heard over and over and over again. And really my value proposition is that I am prepared to do it. And therefore I am making myself available to look at companies who have contracts to be able to help them financing. And these could be contracts as simple as logistic contracts, contracts to provide uniforms, contracts to provide transportation. There are a number of services. As a matter of fact, over 80% of the services that are required in the upstream sector are contracted out. And that is where we think that the local content laws will allow for people, local individuals to participate in. And we are prepared to work with those individuals in ensuring that they have the financing required to make it happen.
And that's it for now. There's more in business at midday. My name is Emmanuel Boaji.